There was nothing else at all in the whole world but football.
Hi and welcome to my prediction video for Portugal v France tonight. Quite the tasty matchup tonight, is one I've been looking forward to, particularly given it's the third game of the group stage, so the last game in this really quite incredible group, you know, that group of death as people have been calling it. And it's likely that, potentially one of the big hitters could get eliminated at this stage, so that raises the stakes a little bit, I would have thought. It's interesting to see the approach that France will take. I think France, given that they've already qualified, will still look to win the game today. I think they'll be looking to avoid second place, because second place isn't an easy affair. It's a game against England, facing them next, so they'll be looking to avoid second place. It's, whilst England aren't potentially the favourites in this tournament, it's not a game you're going to want to aim for, shall we say, at second place. So we'll see. I mean, if they finish first, it's either Switzerland, Finland or Ukraine. So there's the motive for a good performance today. I'd like to think that France have too much for Portugal, but Portugal have that added impetus of something to play for. This could be the end of the road for them today, so they are going to look to get a performance out of the likes of Ronaldo again, who's had a pretty stellar performance so far this tournament. Fernandes has been bubbling under so far, so I haven't seen the best of him. Certainly not the form that we saw in the colours of Manchester United this season, so he'll look to do something a little different in this final game. He is a big game player as well. He will turn it on if that is required, so hopefully that's the case for Portugal. The more obvious prediction could be, say, shall we say 2-1 France, but let's flip it. Let's say 2-1 Portugal, because I think they've got more to play for. They've got that added incentive of trying to qualify and trying to avoid that elimination from the group stage. So we'll see. And obviously it's going to depend on the results with Germany v Hungary as well. So if Hungary, do a job against Germany, stranger things have happened, then it could upset the apple cart even more so. So really exciting set up for tonight's game. I'm really looking forward to tonight, looking forward to that double screening of my iPad and then the TV as well, especially today. So let's hope it's a good game tonight, and I'll come back and hopefully my 2-1 prediction for Portugal has come true. I need a win today, so fingers crossed. Hi and welcome to my reaction video for Portugal v France. I don't think I was too far off the score there. I think I predicted 2-1 Portugal, so I was only a goal out, so that can count for me, I think, in my favour. So what a game. what a night in the Euro 2020 tournament. I think that's when the tournament really came alive. I think it was the night that was just incredible, with Germany-Hungary going on at the same time and Hungary doing such a good performance. It was just amazing to watch that group stage go from, it was all over the place. So with Portugal at one point going out of the tournament, I think it upstepped Cristiano Ronaldo, matching that goal scoring record, that international goal scoring record. So he played a part in that, but France were strong. They were too strong for Portugal, really, ultimately. And I think had there been any sense of jeopardy towards the end of the game, then potentially France could have seen that out, I reckon. But obviously, as it stood towards the end of the game, it just petered out, given that both teams had qualified. So it's one of the quirks of this qualification process that really needs to be looked at, I think, for next time. But yeah, that was a disappointing end to the second half, given that it was such a good game up to then. But shout out to Paul Pogba. What a performance. He was absolutely world class last night. And that shot he had, that dummy where he sort of rolled the ball with his studs to get the shot away, was incredible. Some of his passing and range, just out of this world. He either turns in a 10 out of 10 performance or a 6 out of 10, it seems for me. And given I'm a United fan, it was, yeah, I'm almost jealous to see him playing that well for France, but that was insane, how good that was. So yeah, man of a match performance for me. For him, so nice to see Benzema score again. 2 goals for him out of that sort of international wilderness coming into this tournament. Took his goals well, so he'll be, an outside bet for that top goal scorer for the tournament. But we'll see. France have too many competing for that, I would imagine. Still drawing a blank for Mbappe. Is he slightly tired? I don't know, but he wasn't quite the threat that he had been all season there and in previous games. But yeah, what a game. It was just amazing to watch it whilst watching the Germany-Hungary game at the same time. Seeing everybody sort of go up and up or down and down with at one point I think Germany looking pretty amazingly to be relegated. Hungary did an amazing job in the other game, so my eyes were distracted by that. But yeah, I thought Portugal did well. I thought they held their own for large parts of that game. But shocking referee as well, which slightly dampened my enthusiasm for the game. But yeah, 2-2, and yeah, on to the next one. So it's set things up nicely for England, Germany. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing next round, so I'm looking forward to that. But quite glad of a couple of days off now. It's been football overload in this house, so yeah, my wife will be pleased.
Thank you so much for listening to the Triple F. If you could please drop a like on our Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter, that would be massively appreciated. Hope you're all keeping safe, and thanks again for listening to the Triple F.